Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's check out Silent Debuggers, originally released on the PC Engine in 1990, but it was brought over to the States in 1991. This is actually a game that I've been looking for a while. It was one of the games that I never had a chance to buy during its original release. You know, back in these days, I mean, the game stores that were in my area were a KB Toys and a Toys R Us. You know, and their primary job wasn't to carry video games. So it wasn't until Babbage's finally came to the mall that there was like a dedicated game store. But up until then, yeah, it was at the mercy of whatever, you know, Toys R Us and KB Toys thought were good investments to sell. So yeah, let's check it out. That opening music was really good. It's okay. We're now heading from the shuttle port to the core block. I hope to get some sort of info from the station computer. Watch out! Something's coming at us from ahead. I've never seen anything like that before. Where are the other guys killed by, or where are the other guys killed by them? They weren't that bad. It's hard to imagine that so many debuggers were killed by these monsters. I feel this is just the beginning. Man, I love danger. Well, I love curry. I'd rather be surrounded by curry. This is the main computer room of this station. Let's try to access it. I hope there is something left. The station seems to be filled with monsters. Excuse me. The protection is on and it won't accept our commands. I'm sure the monsters have something to do with it. Hey, get rid of the monsters while I gain access. Yeah, sure. I got it. I have some weapons ready. Choose any two you like. I'll keep drawing important info from the computer. Okay, motor cannon. Read the manual for handling weapons and equipment. Motor cannon. Sonic launcher. Get ready and let's go. Head for the outer block. That's where the monsters hide. Ooh, look at that. Homie's light control room. All functions are normal. Okay. Nothing to see there, I guess. Head for the outer block. Well, you start running after a while, huh? I'm not so sure that's a great idea in a game like this, though. Yeah, I'm going for the outer block. I don't even know where it is. Man, give me a break. Let's see, map command. Where am I? I am on the outer block, aren't I? Jump command. Sensor select. Make a selection with directional key. Oh. Okay. Tool exec command. I have no idea how to do any of this. Let's see, so I'm in G block. Or I could go to G block, but I should probably head to the outer door here. Should be something here, right? Yeah, I'm in the outer block, jerk. Oh. Am I detecting something? Roar. Is there more than one? Oh, it seems like there is, huh? Where are you, you little bugger? Not really silent, are you? Oh, they're from behind me? Oh, it is. No! Oh, boy, this is not an easy game. Oh, go wake up. Oh, is that my name? I thought it was... Hey, you can do better than that. You were almost killed. We wasted 5 minutes. Hurry and get rid of them. Ooh, now they're here right away. Uh-oh. You in here? Oh, I don't hear the alarm anymore. This is Gaines battery room. Battery pack can be recharged here. Oh, recharging accomplished. Wait, where is this? This is in C. Okay. Where are they? Oh, sneaky guy. I see you, little bastard. Yeah, I can do better. Oh, it's not easy. I thought it was here. It wasn't here? Oh, okay. It's south. I don't even know how you're supposed to kill these things efficiently. I didn't get back. Uh-oh. Wait, where's back? Was it an A? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, is there only one way in? Oh, okay. Silly me. Welcome back. Take a look at this monster here. I am the central computer. Grr. I read unidentified creatures inside Ome. Reading on level 1 is gone. The safety lock will open. You may proceed to level 2. Your access has been executed. The self-explosion program. Emergency 1. All exits will be closed. We are now in emergency alert. Level 6's subcomputer must be moved in time in order to stop this alert. The time limit is 100 minutes. You must hurry. Oh no, you gotta be kidding. Emergency 1? The door to the shuttle port's locked. We're stuck here. We gotta get level 6 within the time limit. Or we're dead. This is a tough job. We can get there by killing these monsters. We don't have much time, so let's get going. This is Charles Smith, the former head of the station. He seems to be quite a tough guy, huh? Smith's message data is still here. Let's read it.
I am Smith, the head of this cargo station. Ome has been taken over by aliens. I don't know why they came into this station. All I know is that they are attacking us. I set out an emergency program and locked them up in the cargo block. Anyone receiving this message must escape this place. It's dangerous.
Nothing about the monsters. What in the world's happening? Something feels wrong here. What's that? Someone here again? Okay, next is level 2. I'll keep on working the computer. And you can take care of the monsters. Wow. That's a great delegation of responsibility, huh? We only have a time limit. Oh, damn. Oh, this is a different level, so there's... Oh, yeah, there's a different layout. Well, I guess let's just explore. That's all we can do. Get back! We're in trouble. What? Computer room's command confirmation. Emergency jump will be executed. Sorry to suddenly call you back, but take a look at this. Normally monsters stay out of the central area, but these green monsters are breaking into it. Maybe they're drawing near by the station's energy. The station computer judges it as a dangerous situation, so it cuts off the core blocks one by one. If that happens, it will mean loss of power and death. Oh, well, I'm more worried about that second one than the first one. Oh, I'm going the opposite way I want to go. Still going the opposite. Homie's light control room. All functions are normal. Okay, well, I'm almost out of battery, man. They come from the cargo area. Get them! Well, only had one hit in me. Yeah, I know. I can do better. Yeah. I wasted 5 minutes. Hurry and get rid of them. Okay. Right on it, sir. Monsters are entering. Get out there. Are they? Did I get it? Countdown position for cutting block A. What? Wait, what? Am I in block A? I'm not in block A. A block has just been cut off. The block's cut off. That itself is no trouble, but still. I just saw you. Come on. Oh, it got me. Okay, so I can't go to A block. What? Is it here? Yeah, where'd he go? Oh, I'm out of battery. No, this is not an easy game. It's tough. I do wish they could have found some way to use that fake 3D blitter that they so liberally used in the CD games. But you know, this is just a turbo chip, so you know, they would have maybe only been able to do like one sprite at a time versus the entire game. It's a very ambitious game. I need to find out where to refill my energy. Gaines battery room. Okay. We can do the battery here. In C block. Alright, well. No, sensor's not working right. Alright, I need to get out of here. Cutting off H block. Oh, you little bastard. Where am I? Oh man. I'm a long ways away from getting recharged. I know the whole station's almost cut off. Sensor's not working right. I mean, how many are there? Oh, Microsoft buying Activision? I don't know. What's the big deal? I think my opinion is colored about Microsoft buying Activision because I don't think I've bought an Activision or Blizzard game for a while now. I think the last time we played an Activision Blizzard game was the Activision Blizzard Arcade Collection, and then kind of once I heard about Blizzard's culture, I stopped playing it. So, yeah, I mean, I think the funny thing about the Activision Blizzard merger, or sorry, the Microsoft Activision acquisition, is that even with that acquisition, Microsoft is still only the third largest game maker, behind Tencent and Sony. So Sony is still larger than Microsoft, even after that acquisition, which kind of goes to show you that Sony is a giant force in gaming, amongst other things too. And then Tencent, which gamers tend to ignore, because they basically own most of the properties of mobile gaming. I mean, they're really the biggest competitor to all of gaming. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think that's good for I think it's good for Activision. But really, it just feels like a couple of millionaires are doing each other some favors, right? I mean, Microsoft's been in negotiations to buy Activision Blizzard for probably about a year now, maybe more. Then the news kind of came out about Blizzard being such a crappy company to its employees, and that Bobby Kotick is himself a terrible boss. So, I mean, they're looking to kind of improve their image somehow, some way. And really, Microsoft buying them basically gets rid of that problem for all the investors. So for Activision, it's a win. For Microsoft, it's a win. Multi-platform gaming, it doesn't affect me as much. Maybe if I was like super into Call of Duty, I'd be worried. Or if I thought they were ever going to do another Tony Hawk Pro Skater, which they did one. They did that 1 and 2, were very successful, but not successful enough for Activision. So they just dumped all those efforts and threw that team into doing more Call of Duty games. I mean, if you think of it that way, then Microsoft owning Activision and Blizzard is probably the best thing that's ever happened to Activision, because they're because now they're no longer committed to only making oh god, I get my ass kicked. Making Call of Duty games. Microsoft is okay with wasting money. I mean, they've got tons of it. So, yeah, I think it doesn't affect the game industry at all. If anything, it makes Activision and Blizzard stronger. And then, since Microsoft is a little bit more developer friendly, they'll have those teams that were only working on Call of Duty will have a chance to make something else. Toys for Bob, they just got done making Crash 4, which I think a lot of people liked. And then, sorry, Activision thought it didn't sell enough, so whoop, go make a Call of Duty. I think in that sense, it's good. I mean, I don't know what that means overall, but I think a lot of people are panicking about them owning, such a big portion of gaming. But they're still not the biggest. I mean, not even close. And if you think about it, a tiny little company like Nintendo, who is not even in the top 5 for game makers, is still kicking everyone's ass. So there's room in there. I mean, if Microsoft bought Nintendo, then as Sony, I would worry the hell out of myself, and certainly as Tencent. But for everybody else, I don't think this affects them at all. Again, I'm not a Call of Duty player. So if I was worried that I only had a PlayStation 4 or 5 and that, 3 years from now I wouldn't get Call of Duty on that system, I mean, Sony is probably going to revive one of their old shooter franchises. Maybe they'll revive Resistance, or they'll revive... what's that other big one they had during the PlayStation 3 era? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Yeah, Microsoft buying EA would kind of be a big deal. But I don't think EA would ever sell to Microsoft. It's hard to say, though. But yeah, I mean, it is a big franchise. Madden and FIFA both sell hand over fist year after year. They basically keep the company afloat. But they only keep the company afloat because they are multi-platform. I mean, if you restricted Madden to just the Xbox, I don't know if gamers would start buying Xboxes. Well, number one, you can't get one. So even if that were true, you can't even get a system to play it on. And number two, I think if Madden went away and was platform exclusive, then another football game would rise. The only problem being is the licensing. You know, the NFLPA and the NFL are very expensive licenses, and they're just recently tried to squeeze more money out of the developers. So they're looking to get even more money from anybody who makes games. Oh Jesus! What the hell? The game is actually pretty freaky. I'm really surprised at how weird it is. It's weird to have like something that would have been like the Alien Isolation of its time, and to play it now. I mean, I can see why it didn't catch on. It's sort of hard to maneuver, but it gives you a good fright here and there. I don't know, man. What do you think? I mean, do you think all these big companies owning each other is bad? Because I think if there was a company that owned Capcom and Square, right? If somebody bought Capcom and Square Enix, then maybe that would be bad, but it would depend on who bought it. You know, if Sony bought Capcom and Square, I imagine that they would still be okay as a company, right? Same thing with Microsoft. I just don't think gaming is kind of a wasteful enterprise. I know that sounds funny because a lot of money's made from gaming, but oh jeez, god damn those things. But you have to spend a whole ton of money. It's sort of like the movies industry. You have to spend a whole ton of money up front with developers and development cycles and development time, and then you can only finally reap your rewards at the very, very end of the cycle. And if it doesn't make a certain amount of money, then it's tough to recover, right? I mean, it's the Ubisoft syndrome, right? They only iterate on games because it costs too much for them to make a brand new game, and people are just okay with just playing the same game for one reason or another. People that are familiar with it, maybe people are. I'm the same way. If I look at a sequel, I don't necessarily want something that's really divergent. I just want something that's all the stuff that I like, plus maybe a little bit of new stuff, and that's good enough for me. And I think people feel the same way, generally. This game must take forever to beat. Man, this map is huge. It doesn't seem like it, but it is gigantic. I mean, but that's my take. It's like, in this case, I think this is basically business as usual. I think it's good for Activision. They can finally get rid of Bobby Kotick. He can finally get out of the industry because he certainly doesn't deserve to be in it. He's a pretty abusive boss, and I think a lot has been made of his business shrewdness, but he basically just latched on to Call of Duty, and he's putting all of his eggs in one basket. I mean, basically, they only have Call of Duty. And then Blizzard will occasionally release something, but nothing that significant over even a number of years. So if it gives a chance for Activision and all the developers to make something other than Call of Duty, it's probably better for Activision, and they'll probably be a more successful company. Have a chance to have more franchises out there. Oh, you little bastard. Get over here. Oh, he's fast. I hate the fast ones. Right? I mean, is that? I know. I know. I seem ambivalent, like I don't care, but they are not games that I care about. I mean, I heard about Tony Hawk being really good, but it's not really a property that I'm into. Oh no, they're gonna cut off another. They've come out from the cargo area. Yeah, I know. I've been chasing them all around the game. Call of Duty, I haven't played since they decided that all of their Call of Duty games don't need to feature a campaign, and the campaign's the only thing I care about as far as Call of Duty is concerned. I don't play World of Warcraft. I don't play what's the Overwatch, right? I mean, I don't play any of the Blizzard stuff, so that doesn't affect me as a gamer personally. And I think, quite frankly, as far as like platforms are concerned, like Blizzard is basically super strong in the PC market, and that's kind of where they have most of their control. Now, maybe that means that Microsoft will ask them to make console versions of something like World of Warcraft or whatever that stupid card game they have out. But again, that only increases the strength of the Activision Blizzard brand if they can get that into more platforms. So overall, it's really good. I mean, I just worry that Microsoft will take a long time to get rid of all the bad eggs. You know, all these crappy producers that have been abusing their employees. You know, putting them under these, very, very poorly planned schedules. If Microsoft takes a long time doing that, and remember, this is going to be like a year away. I mean, it's going to be quite a while before we actually see this this merger take place, assuming it gets, approval. There's a long time between here and there for something to go wrong. So, where is this guy? Cutting off G block. Yeah, I need the battery room. Yeah, I mean, who are really the biggest players as far as third-party developers are concerned nowadays? It would be EA and Ubisoft. I mean, those are kind of the two big tent poles as far as the third-party games are concerned. Ubisoft makes Assassin's Creed every year. Multiple versions of Assassin's Creed and Far Cry. Then EA makes basically the only sports games because they're the only ones that can afford to pay out the licensing, and there's an exclusive agreement between those. I mean, if anything, I would look at the legality of the exclusive agreement between the players' unions and the sports franchises. If anything, that is the thing that that limits competition. Because NFL 2K used to be major competition for EA, but then the player license and NFL license got locked up. Where are all these things? My God! Oh God! The whole thing is going to hell. They're entering. Where are they entering though? I don't understand. So yeah. I mean, that's what I think so far. But it's just me armchair quarterbacking. I feel like in the presence of Microsoft, a company doesn't have to worry so much because Microsoft doesn't necessarily. They don't necessarily. I mean, of course, they care about their profit levels, but they also allow developers to do things that something like an EA or an Ubisoft or an Activision wouldn't allow a company to do. So probably it's okay. If Microsoft bought EA, I mean, again, that would actually be good for us because they'd be allowed to do things that EA wouldn't allow them to do. We might get another Midnight Run, or Smuggler's Run, sorry. Well, that one too, Midnight Run and Smuggler's Run. We might get those games. It might not have taken maybe Dead Space. I mean, we don't know how it's going to be, but I have a feeling Dead Space is just going to be riddled with microtransactions. Which, if you think about it, Microsoft really hasn't gone that route with their properties. I mean, Rare has, but that's just the one division, and I'm sure they made that decision on their own. Halo does have a ton of microtransactions, of course, but what do I think I'm doing? I'm trying to chase after stuff. What do you think I'm doing? I just don't know where the monsters are. I mean, I don't know where they are. I know, I wish the screen wouldn't shake like that. But yeah, I mean, hopefully this is good for, hopefully it's good for Activision and its developers. You know, I do hear that people who work for Microsoft and Microsoft Game Studios are generally pretty happy. So, you know, if that kind of management is good for the Activision side, then yeah, I really can't complain about it. But yeah, I imagine Sony's now rubbing their hands, going, okay, what shooter franchise can we make that doesn't depend on Activision? It's like, well, they can revive Killzone or Resistance. I'm sure there's a team that they own that's interested in making a first-person shooter. So I think they could probably compete. It's just really hard to say. The first-person shooter has generally tended to not be something Sony has been interested in, but that's always because they've had, you know, agreements with Activision. So, you know, maybe now they'll be forced to, you know, rethink their development plans. Where is this alien? My goodness. But that's my takeaway. I mean, yeah, it's a big deal, but it's a positive big deal. I mean, if you told me EA was going to buy Activision, then I would worry. Because it's one terribly managed company with very little creative freedom buying another company with very little creative freedom. Then I think that would be very harmful. But since it's Microsoft buying them, not quite as harmful as I would think. And you gotta remember, Microsoft's only interested in selling subscriptions now. They want to go the route of a Disney Plus and a Netflix. That's where they see their potential money being. So this just adds to their portfolio. This just adds to their, you know, their Game Pass catalog, their Netflix catalog. You know, I mean, most of us don't have Netflix because most of the content is good. You know, we have Netflix because specific content is good. And the price is cheap enough where we don't feel that we need to leave the service. Same thing for Game Pass. It's like, you know, most of the stuff is not good, but occasionally there is good stuff in there, and it doesn't cost that much, so we'll just keep buying it. In that sense, I think they've done a good job having the Activision catalog in there. You know, basically the back catalog. I don't know how many new games they're going to do that with. But yeah, it's good for Microsoft. And if you're into the Xbox ecosystem, probably you're happy about things right now. Where are these guys? I have not run into one for a long time now. Are they still in the outer corridor? I thought they were inside. This game is pretty ambitious, giving you an hour, a little over an hour and a half to finish the game. They must be pretty confident that you want to play through this whole thing. But this is a game that makes sense for the audience that that still likes the dungeon crawler. I mean, this is essentially just a dungeon crawler. Just a sci-fi one. We're gonna get some aliens around here now? Oh, come on. Oh, this guy's... Oh, this guy's tough. What the heck? Oh, I'm almost dead. Where is this guy? Mission accomplished, come back. My god. Good job. See what I found. When I was checking through the message data, I found this. I'm Ray, the head of engineering. When I was on my rounds, I saw it. I don't know why, but there were so many of them. Steve shot them, then killed Steve. He must have been from two... We still can't find who or what they are. The memory's destroyed. It seems that there are still other monsters hiding. Hey, someone must have entered the station. Who can it be? Look at this map of Ome. There's something at the bottom. We're here at level 2. We've got a long way to go. Og, I want you to take care of the monsters. I see they're moving down. They're coming near. Og, there seems to be some sort of a secret here. Anyway, we've got to keep going no matter what's awaiting us. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Silent Debuggers, originally released on the PC Engine, brought over by, well, it used to be known as Circuit Technologies, but brought over by NEC in '91. And yeah, I think this game kind of gets a bit of a bad rap. It's a little bit simple, obviously, but it's meant to be like a dungeon crawler. It's just in space. And if you think of the audience in Japan at the time, or even now, they're still into dungeon crawlers, which for good or bad reasons, we're not as interested in the West anymore. And yeah, I think it's, obviously I wish the graphics were smoother. There's only so many frames of animation. But I think overall it's still kind of fun, if a bit mindless. I don't know if I could play through the entire thing. I mean, it looks like it takes a couple hours to go through the game. Yeah, I don't find it offensive, and it's actually kind of fun. If you play it in short bursts, and, there's not a lot of story or anything. It is strictly a maze game that you're running around and trying to find these aliens. It's kind of fun finding their weak spots and taking care of them with quick kills. So at least they added that in there, so it's not just like a mindless slog necessarily. But yeah, I feel that this is a little bit underrated. Not for everyone, certainly. but not a bad game at all. A little bit above average for me, and I think it's something I would play again at some point in time. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.